5.5 acres in the heart of the northern Mississippi Flyway, with flooded marshes, submerged timber, swampy lowlands, surrounded by hardwood forest. Habitat ripe with potential for a hunter's paradise. Gaining access to the snake swamp was a dream come true, and this year I'm going to see just how far I can take it. I aim to make this place the holy grail. So let's get to work. Clearing brush, planting duck food, building blinds, tangling with Mother Nature, and overcoming obstacles. I got my work cut out for me. Follow along and see if I'll be piling up the limits or wallowing in defeat. As the old adage goes, go big or stay home. Got the swamp man coming through, knee deep in mud, and what are we missing there, man?
Man, these are the new wader jorts. Haters gonna say they ain't waterproof.
Alrighty fellas, before we get back to pit vipers, cutoff waders, and mullets, I think a quick recap is in order to show you guys what a nightmare it has been to get all of the materials into the snake swamp. So flashback to 3 days ago, and me and my good buddy Taylor, we tried to hack a way in, chainsawing our way through the creek to no avail. With using the boat off the table, we knew we only had one other option: carry everything in by hand. Cutting down boards, dragging canoes full of wood, carrying in supplies by hand. 2 days and countless hours later, our bodies were driven to complete exhaustion. But let's get back to the pit vipers and cutoff waders. With most of the supplies staged to the mouth of the swamp, with a little bit more work, we'll be ready to get this blind built and ready to hunt. Guys, this is why we call him the swamp man. All right, fellas, well, this lens is wet, everything's wet, so hopefully it's not too smudged, but we got everything here, 2 piles. Right now we're cutting down stuff for the first trip in. So yes, we've hauled the stuff in here 90% of the way into the swamp, and it sucked, but we got it here 3 days later. And so now we gotta get the stuff out there to build the platform. That's the first big part, getting the platform. So right now, I'm gonna cut, load up the canoe, and get out there, put that platform up. Let's go. All right, man. It's been some crazy work so far. We're both winded, and whew. But man, I gotta get first impressions on this. First time in the snake swamp.
It's pretty cool, man.
1 out of 10. What do you think?
I mean, I haven't really seen much of it.
I know you haven't seen much. I'll ask you again after you've seen it all. But right now, 1 out of 10. Where are we at? I'll be honest with it.
7.
7? All right, I'll take it. 7.
But I mean, like I said, I can see like 50 yards of it, so I don't know what I'm rating here.
Yep, that's all you can see yet.
That's what I'm rating, guys. I don't know what I'm rating,
but once we get back in there, I'll ask you again.
Alrighty.
See all those wood ducks right there?
Those are blue winged.
Those are blue-winged blackbirds or what?
Yeah. Red-winged teal.
Red-winged teal. So, here we go, guys. We got to keep hustling.
Let's get, dude.
All right, Zach, we're in here. Has your rating changed? Are we still a 7 out of 10, or was it a 6 out of 10? Or in what we call this, Mallard Bay?
I'll call it an 8. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I can imagine how much cooler it is, and when you get below freeze and everything drops out of here. So I'll give it an 8.
All righty. Awesome. Yep, you haven't even seen the wood duck point, so.
Wood duck point.
Here we go. Making some headway. Got the platform all on. Now we're about to start framing it. We got all the pieces up here marked. We're gonna start cutting them, screwing them in place. What do you think, man?
We're getting it. Getting a heat stroke, that is.
Still 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Not a 7 out of 10 after all this work?
No, no.
All right, let's get after it. All right, fellas, well, I am in my happy place. This blind is coming together. So this is freaking awesome, guys. I will say that my craftsmanship is not the best. I've never really built anything. I'm not a carpenter, but I am, you know, screwing some bolts, screwing some screws together. That would make a lot more sense. So, but I wanted to show you guys the progress right here on the blind. It's coming together. Here is the front. So these are gonna be the shooting holes. 4 shooters in each hole. 4 shooters. Wow. Guys, I think the sun's getting to me. 4 shooters, so we got 4 shooter holes right here in the front. So this is where the bench is gonna be, or seats. I haven't decided exactly what I was gonna do. I was thinking about doing a bench, but Swamp Man's kind of saying that seats might be a little nicer. I agree with him, but you know, the thing about, yeah, we'll see what we do on that. But here, let me show you guys the full kind of view. So right here, this would be the back. You'd be sitting right here in your spot. I need to figure out a thing for like dogs and all that kind of stuff, but this wall is going to be covered. This wall will be covered. This part of the ceiling will be covered. This back wall will be covered, and this wall will be covered as well. And then the shooter holes will be what is left open. So birds come, you'll be sitting, stand up out of your spot, boom, boom, boom. So freaking stoked, guys. Blind is coming together. And then out here, guys, this is actually the hole. So I know it's super bright out here. Hopefully this camera can pick it up. But Mallard Bay, we talk about this all the time, but this is what it is right now. It'll definitely, a lot of this stuff will fall out as cold temperatures come. But got to figure out what place I want to put it up in there. But yeah, it's coming along, but that's all we got for today's video. This is where I'm gonna cut it off. We're gonna keep working. I'm out of here, out of water, exhausted. Whew. So stay tuned. Next video will be coming up. We'll put this blind up and be ready for season. Here we go. We'll see you on the next one. Let's go.